All right. So here we are. South Coast Kane here. Patio Perspectives. Late night. Well, I shouldn't say late night, but it's like 7:34, 7:35 my time, 8:35 on the East Coast. And I'm coming on here because, and I'm not. It's crazy because here's the thing. So we had our post game show, and we gave our opinions, talked about what we thought, and apparently we have created a disturbance in the force. The coalition, basically, the post game show last night, which in my opinion was great conversation, excellent. It's probably, I ain't gonna bullshit y'all. It was probably one of the best shows that we've had in a while. A lot of participation, a lot of points of views, a lot of conversations, you know, and apparently there's some people out there that think we are full of shit and we're wrong. That's okay. I'm not. Look, if you don't agree, you don't agree. That's not why I'm here. But one thing. No. This is real live, real live. This Patio Perspectives After Dark. Uh, and I've been, throughout the day, I've been kind of checking out what everybody says, and they basically said exactly what I thought they would. Apparently, the moral majority is okay with what happened last night because hey, Miami won, and anybody who says, you know, you shouldn't say anything negative because Miami won. Well, I'm telling you right now, I put a post on Twitter just now, and it was basically, I said, I guess I see Miami football in a different perspective than these 21st century fans. But as of right now, I'm serving notice. We are at DEF CON 1. The EFP is coming hard. We are in full effect. I know that's like an old term, but me personally, I cannot. That game last night still pisses me off. QB, you know, uh, I don't understand. I know Alabama's up 14-0. They're kind of pissing me off, but it's Alabama. Who cares? Uh, and plus there was some technical difficulties for the CEO to watch your LSU South Alabama game, so I'm already kind of pissy. So, it is what it is. But no, here's the thing. This is, with that game last night. It's 21 and oh, good God. Oh my gosh. Uh, Here's the thing. And I'm going to give you my honest opinion. And if anybody doesn't like it, I really don't care. Because I'm at the point to where I am not going to sit here and settle for mediocrity when it comes to Miami football. Plain and simple. Okay? What happened last night, in my opinion, in my world, for me, what happened last night was unacceptable when it comes to Miami football. I don't care if they won or lost. I'm not I'm not happy that they won the game. Yeah, they won the game, but I see a bigger picture. I look at it from a different perspective. Okay? And um I'm not don't get it twisted. I'm not going to sit out here and just, you know, scrutinize whatever. No, I'm just saying. In my opinion, let's be honest as Canes fans. Last night was unacceptable. People talked a month ago about standards. Okay? What happened last night? That's not going to get you anywhere. And I'm just putting the rest. I'm 28 to nothing. What? Alabama's up 28. What in the world am I missing? But anyway, I wanted to come on here, and as Cuban says, history is being recorded. So I want to go on record. Okay, I don't care. You can do whatever you want to with this. But to accept last night, in my opinion, is an acceptance of mediocrity. Yes, the offense scored 38, but they gave up. The team gave up 34. And again, I try to, I I okay, all right, how you doing? I try to, I try to listen to everybody, both sides, people I agree with, disagree. I try to listen to them. And the one thing that is really, it doesn't really upset me. It's expected. It's the same thing I've seen for 20 years. That last night's game is, hey, Miami won. You should be happy. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't. No, last night was a disaster. And I'm just letting those who had the negative comments about last night's post game show, which was, dude, I thought it was good. Not that I'm letting them affect me. They're not in my head. They're not living rent free in this big ass melon head. But what I'm saying is, now, how can anybody accept what happened last night? You know. But anyway, the reason why I'm here is, I just want to explain why I did that thing on Twitter about the EFP is in full effect. Phil, and what I mean is, from here on out, I will be critical. I will call out the bullshit. And you know what? I will talk about it. I'm not, I don't know, maybe I'm just some angry old white dude. I don't know. But it's been, today, I mean, it's not like I've been stressing over it. No. But it just kind of ticks me off that we've been talking about the issues and the opportunities in front of this Miami football team for a month now. And apparently, the PR department at Miami is in full effect. They are in damage control. Talking, you hear all this stuff, how Cam should still, get the Heisman and this and that. This is nothing against the players. Cam did a fine job. It's just that the Miami Hurricanes football team is still dysfunctional. Phil, you have a point. Ole Miss lost, but you know what, dude? If Miami is giving up 34 points to Virginia Tech, how can they be successful going forward? Miami should have came out, gave up maybe 13 points. Okay, I understand. I understand teams have these games. I'm down with that. But the thing is, this game, again, we're still seeing the same thing that we've seen since week 2, week 1. But the thing is, again, if people want to say, hey, Miami's 5-0, and just be oblivious to all the burning buildings in the background, hey, that's cool. Do your thing, baby. You be you. But you know what? For those of us who say, hey, that building's on fire, you might want to put that fire out. Don't come at us like we're dumb, we're stupid, we're not true Canes fans. Don't come at us like that. You know. Don't do it. And when it comes to our channel, yes, our channel. Okay, our fellowship. I'm not saying we're a bunch of angry, disgruntled, we're going to find things that, we're just not happy. We're looking to find problems. No, we're not. Okay, we're not. It's just that we have seen the same thing over and over again. Nothing has changed. And to rehash what I said on the Utah show a while back, and I think I said it on our show, if it isn't love, why does it hurt so bad? And I'm just, again, I'm not, look, sticks and stones, baby, sticks and stones. I've been through this. Again, I'm not butthurt. My feelings aren't hurt. All I'm doing is for all you fine folks. And man, look, bruh, that post-game show, it's gotten over 900 views, 50 likes. So, I mean, honestly, I don't care. But the fact of the matter is that there are still issues with this Miami football team. And apparently the coalition, the CCC, is glossing over these issues by putting out or projecting the narrative that, hey, Miami came back. They were resilient. Teams in the past would have faltered and lost the game. Yeah. But again, no disrespect to Virginia Tech. All right? But again, offensive line play is still shit. Okay? Run game is non-existent. Cam Ward had the rushing yards because he got flushed out the pocket because the offensive line could not stop the pass rush. Okay? So I just want to let y'all know that I'm not mad, I'm not angry, I'm probably frustrated, but I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I'm going to call it out. Mirrorball is Mario's D'Onofrio. Plain and simple. People will say, well, you're just stuck in the past. Things have changed. College football has evolved. It's not the same game it was 20 years ago. It's still run blocking. It's still pass blocking. I don't care if it's 1972 or 2172. It's still pass blocking. And I'm telling you right now, this offensive line, they have improved, but they have not been developed. This offensive line is going to kill Cam Ward. And as a loyal supporter of Miami football, no, I don't have the, I don't have the memberships to the Miami Football Country Club. I'm not a season ticket holder. Hell, I'm 1,000 miles away. Okay, no, I haven't been to a Miami football game in a few years. But I've discussed this before. I have supported this university 1,000 miles away. And I will continue. Okay? And here's the thing. To all you fine folks who have a difference of opinion, that's cool. Now, you're probably thinking, oh yeah, you just been influenced by all those other Miami fans. No, I have not. Okay. Basically, I talked about this the other day. Cuban, me and you had this conversation a while back about me turning to the dark side. Not that it makes, I don't give a rat's ass what color it is. That's not the point. It's just, I have a problem. I just have a problem with all these fuck it, I'm going to say it. You got these channels who are so afraid of upsetting their clientele that they're going to be politicians. They're going to say stuff that makes everybody happy. Okay? They don't want to lose their fan base because the fan base is what's giving them money on the YouTube. Ask Cuban. Not Cuban. Crip. All these K's. A lot of K's out there. No, ask Crip about that. You got channels that are worried about their donors. Okay, over people who have supported their channel for a while. I said it. I don't give a rat's ass what they say. I don't care. You got channels out there that are more worried about the checks that they're getting from Miami. You got people that are out there on YouTube that are more worried about the checks and the money than the PayPal and the donations they're getting from their viewers. So they're going to say whatever makes everybody happy. But you know what? Not at my channel, our channel. No, sir. I have never, all I've asked for is if you like it, come back the next day. I have never asked for anybody to like it. Well, maybe I have, but I just didn't feel right. I've never asked anybody to subscribe look. If you want to enjoy our channel, okay, by now If you don't know by now, you just don't know. Okay? We are not your your traditional Miami Hurricane football YouTube channel, the U Fellowship, the EFP. You know, I said it this morning. That's why I put those links, those names scrolling across the top there. You know, oh, it's just I don't see how. And again, editorial, my opinion. I don't see how any Miami Hurricane football fan who's been around longer than 2017 can be okay with what happened last night. I'm just saying. And you know what? Uh, if you don't like, I don't really care. You know, our channel has gotten up to like 151 subscribers. Cool. But, you know, the thing about our channel is it's a place for everybody to come in, okay? Everybody is treated equally. Everybody is allowed to come on. Everybody is allowed to, give their opinion. And if we don't agree, we just don't agree. But that's okay. But everybody's allowed to give their opinion. Again, it's like we're sitting around the table on the patio waiting for the barbecue to finish. We're just chilling. We're hanging out. Okay? And the thing that ticks me off, and of course, I'm not questioning or saying I'm a better Canes fan than anybody. No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, just because I have a perspective on the way the team is going that differs from yours, don't question my fandom. Okay? Uh, and some people will probably say, oh, well, you're just going to these other channels and getting, you're just trying to get some publicity to validate your position. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I gravitate to people that I like and to good people. If I feel like you're not a good person, if I feel like you may be a shady character, you have a nice day. I'm going to go the other way. you know. But yeah, I'm just I don't know. I guess I'm just taking my frustrations out on the YouTube live here because uh, there were some technical difficulties with the CEO watching her LSU South Alabama game, and I'm a little pissed off about that. So, got to keep the CEO happy, or we have no channel. But no, seriously, I've had enough. I've had enough. You know, like I said, these folks that want to gloss over the problems. It's kind of like it's kind of like my grandfather said. You can put fresh paint on an old barn, but you still got an old barn. And basically, that's what the majority of these YouTube channels are doing, and the social media. They're putting fresh paint on an old barn when it comes to Miami football. And it really pisses me off when those of us who have, in my opinion, a realistic view, okay, Those of us who suffer from the PTSD or whatever bullshit name they come up with to make us seem crazy, okay? We do. You know, I don't care. I really don't. I don't care if this becomes the East Coast, West Coast, and those who know. I don't care. You know, I just want to let everybody know because as Cuban said, history is being recorded. And as the cool kids say, there are receipts. I don't care. I'm just saying that from here on out, I'm going to call it out. Seriously. You know, I kind of, when it comes to our channel, I kind of sit back and I let everybody give their opinions. I let everybody voice their opinion. Nobody has ever been shut down. Nobody has ever been ridiculed for their opinion. You know, Studio One, love that dude to death. Smart guy. Very smart guy. Hey, Root. He has his opinion. Him and Cuban. Again, like I said about Cuban, if you have to understand Cuban. Cuban has an opinion. Okay? If it doesn't match your thinking, so what? The common goal, regardless of what your opinion is, the common goal is for the success of Miami football. And unfortunately, there are those that are more worried about their own personal agenda than, as a fan base, the agenda. Okay? And, case in point, like with Shad. And of course, y'all know I hold Shad in high regard just like I hold a lot of other folks in high regard. Shad brought up the fact that Martinez was basically, how can I say it, a non-shotgun formation running back. Never thought about that. And it makes sense. Not making excuses for it. But it makes sense, And, nobody blasted Shad for that. But the fact of the matter is, Maribel ain't doing diddly shit with the damn offensive line development. He ain't no Kehoe, I tell you that. And then people are going to probably be like, oh, there you go. You're stuck in the past. Da-da-da-da. I don't care what you think. Maribel ain't worth a shit. Maribel is Mario's D'Onofrio. Maribel will be the downfall of Mario. I'm telling you. That's my opinion. If you like it, great. If you don't, I don't really care. You can call me what you want. I don't care. Go back and watch the film. But, I guess to all of you YouTubers, Xers that are putting all this information out about how resilient this team was because past teams would have lost, and how great Cam Ward was, and you gloss over the fact that the offensive line looked like Division 2, Division 3. We might as well see them on Last Chance U. The running game is suffering because of the offensive line. Okay, the defense, where the hell were they at? Yeah, they look, the first game against Florida, they looked good. But, again, punk-ass Florida, FAMU, Ball State, USF. No disrespect, but it's not like and then they come out and do what they did against Virginia Tech. You know, I'm not so sure now. Yes, I was giving defense praises. I was talking good about them based on what I saw. But now, look, I'm telling y'all, after last night, I don't know if this team can win 9 games. I really don't. I don't know if they can win 8. I'm just saying, based on what have you done for me lately, you know? Yeah, really. Really, based on what happened last night. Okay, the first 4. Okay, here we go. You know, the first 4 games, yeah. Yeah. But last night, again, all we have is, what have you done for me lately? Okay. I don't know if it was the game day game planning, which has been mentioned before. I don't know. I don't know. 28-7. Holy crap. I don't know. Was it just, did the coaching staff take Virginia Tech for granted? I don't know. All I know is what I saw, what product I saw on the field. And what I saw on the field was, that's not the defense I saw last week. That's not the defense I saw the week before or against Florida. That's not what I saw. Now again, all I can hope for is that the coaching staff looks at the game film. I hope they do. And make some adjustments, because I'm telling you, Cal is going to come out and play. And if Miami comes out and squeaks out a win, what kind of bullshit excuses are people going to come up with now? Because remember, 2017, the old 10-0 until Pittsburgh. Miami was kind of eking by and people were making excuses. I'm not saying Miami needs to come out and beat everybody by 50 points. No! What I'm saying is, okay, here we go. So, no. What I'm going at is, if Miami would have played to their potential, okay? I mean, Virginia Tech wasn't doing anything. Virginia Tech was playing Virginia Tech football. You see. Yeah, every team has a team. I understand the struggle. Trust me, I know. But based on what we have seen the previous 4 weeks, last night was just a complete wow. How in the world did that Virginia Tech team score 34 points? I'm just saying, they should have never scored more than 13. Based on what we have seen thus far. Okay? And yeah, you're right. Welcome to the U. You're right. The Virginia Tech Miami game has always been different. You are absolutely right. Absolutely right. Like I said, Miami has never beaten Virginia Tech 4 games in a row since '92. They have never beat them 4 games in a row. Now, did not play last year. But what I'm saying is, okay, based on what Miami has done in the previous 4 weeks, defensively and offensively, at least defensively, and the game plan that Virginia Tech had, Virginia Tech's offensive coordinator just outcoached Gidry in game planning. But look, please don't get it twisted. I'm glad Miami won, but actually they really didn't win. You know, it's kind of like what was that? '03. I know some of y'all don't remember '03. You know, oh no, and again, I'm not. You know, you say does Ole Miss suck? No, 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 no. Kentucky is a good team. You know, I'm not saying Miami sucks. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they have work to do. Okay. Uh I'm just saying there are issues. There are opportunities to get better on. You know, the again, offensive line, run blocking, and then now pass blocking. You know, Virginia Tech's line was not that big, but they still pushed Miami's offensive line around. Poor Cam was pressured all night, just about seemed like. You know, oh, I'm not saying that this team sucks. I'm not saying that they're horrible. It's just I still don't understand why Miami football still has the same tendencies that they've had for 20 years. That's all. Hey, Studio One, I was talking about you. We really didn't win. The ACC said, hold right. Well, no, 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 no. Again, yes, Miami won. Okay, but it's about, and I don't want to wear the cliche out, but it's not about winning or losing, but how you play the game. You know, and so far, Miami has, you know, other than Cam, I mean, look, you know, if it, I understand, I understand. With Cam makes some plays, he really does. But the defense, you know, the offense scored 38 points. That that is true. Okay. And again, I've said it 1,000 times. I'll say it again. As dysfunctional as the offense was, it still scored 38 points. My concern is the defense that we have seen for the last 4 weeks gave up 34 points to a Virginia Tech game that basically really didn't run that fancy of an offensive game plan. You know? Miami should have never been in that position to have that game go the way it went. Yes, Virginia, yeah, these teams are going to come out and play Miami with everything they got. I don't think they're going to come into and play Miami and just say, okay, well, we'll just let you beat us. No, they're going to come out to win. But the fact of the matter is, the game day game plan by Deidre was horrible. No adjustments made. 34 points were given up to this Virginia Tech team. Bad tackling, bad angles. Defensive back play was friggin' horrible. You know, you got a 6'4", 6'7" receiver being guarded by a 6-foot cornerback. Can we please get a cornerback or defensive back at Miami that's taller than friggin' 6 foot? You know? No, they're not going to play perfect. And you know what? With Georgia, I don't give a rat's ass what other teams do. I don't care. I don't care what Georgia's doing. I don't care what Alabama's doing. I don't care what Ole Miss is doing. I don't care what Colorado is doing. I don't care what Wisconsin's doing. I don't care what Texas is doing. I don't care. Because that's not the teams that I worry. I am Miami. I am orange and green. I am focused on Miami. And Miami is not playing to their potential as usual. You got all this hooping and hollering on the sideline. You got Michael Irvin out there in his fancy shirt sweating and stuff. But it's the same bullshit we've seen for 20 years. Or if I've seen it, it's the same song and fucking dance. Okay? And if you feel otherwise, that's fine. But what I'm saying is this team, this Miami team, as talented as they are, okay, they let Virginia Tech come in there and do what they did. That's all I'm saying. You know, and we're talking about, I know I was, you know. Yeah, they play close, but I'm talking about last night. The leading, basically, if it wasn't for Cam, we wouldn't have any rushing yards. The offensive line's getting pushed back in the backfield. You know, we're supposed to have this world's greatest offensive coach in Mirabal. Mirabal kissed my ass. He needs to go somewhere else. They need to get another offensive coach that can develop an offensive line. In 3 years, I am not impressed with Mirabal. I'm sorry. Y'all can crucify me. You can say what you want in the chat. I don't care. Yeah, maybe I'm looking for the second coming of Cristobal, of Kehoe. Maybe I am. But the development of this offensive line is shit. It's shit. That's my opinion. Now, if you differ from my opinion, that's fine. I'm not going to ridicule you. You know? But as of right now, okay? As of right now, I don't see Miami winning but maybe 8 or 9 games right now. Now, next week at this time, might be saying a different story. But again, as of right now, you know, Cam Ward can sit there and throw for 500 yards, 5 touchdowns, do all the miraculous plays that he does. But if the defense don't stop the opposing team's offense, we're shitting the bed. And last night, that defense looked like shit. I'm serious. Look, I ain't playing no more. I'm tired of this shit. I'm too old. I'm too tired. Okay? I've seen the same bullshit every damn year since 2003. Okay? Yes, I still think Miami's going to win. I still think Miami's going to win the ACC. Yes, I think that Miami's going to be successful. Yes, I do. But again, I see the product on the field. You know, last night is basically the same thing we saw. You know, I can take you back to 03-04 against West Virginia on a Thursday night when Kellen Winslow made that reception that converted a 4th down play and continued to kept the game, you know, from losing it. I could do that. Just like Restrepo did, sitting on his back, catching the ball. But the fact of the matter is, why does Miami put themselves in this situation? That's the whole thing. I don't know why it says it's waiting on me. Good Lord, look at the damn only in South Louisiana and South Florida would you have mosquitoes in late September. I don't know why it says I'm going live at 8:30. I've been live for 45 minutes rambling like a crazy old fool. But, here's the thing. Here's the thing. The one common denominator that we all have and we all share is We want Miami Hurricanes football to be successful. Okay? We want Miami to come out there, take care of business, finish the season, win the ACC, get to the playoffs, be it 12 and 0, 11 and 1. We want Miami to be successful. That's our common denominator. Okay? Yeah, they kicking hard too, studio. Uh but yeah, that's the beauty of it. You know, at the end of the day, what it all boils down to is we can sit here and you know we can talk about our thoughts and theories, and we can talk about our philosophies and this and that. We can differ on opinions all day, every day, but at, when it all boils down, once you peel all the layers off of that onion, all of us want Miami football to be successful. We do. And that's one thing I love about our channel. That's, that's what I love about what's going on tonight. You know, welcome to the U. I mean, that's what we do. It's it's not that I hate Welcome to the U. It's not that I hate it. No, no, no. We just have a difference of opinion. You see things one way. I see things one way. Cuban sees one thing. You see what I'm saying? Everybody has a different perspective, but the common denominator is we all want to see Miami be successful. We want to see Miami hoist that trophy up at the end of the year. You know, and again, I am not. Trust me, I am not trying to stop the debates. I'm not trying to say that everybody has to agree with me. I'm not saying I have to agree with everybody. All I'm saying is for those out there that are glossing over the problems, we have to accept there is a there are issues. There are opportunities for improvement. You know, uh, you know, that's the whole thing. Okay, I'm not one of those arrogant fan police Miami people that just because I have whatever credentials or whoever whatever corporate radio or podcast I'm part of, I'm not. No, 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 no. We are just everyday folks who enjoy Miami football. That we all have our opinions. But for me personally, uh, yes, Miami won. I'm glad they won. I'm glad they pulled it out their ass. But to sit here and say that there are not opportunities for improvement to be had after last night's game, to you're just facing reality. You know, uh, honestly, I would just like to see the offensive line do something. Now, if there's injuries, okay, injuries happen, but I was told we had depth. There was depth on this team, you know. Uh Mr. Bell. Okay, Mr. Bell, he needs some more teaching. He needs help. Is he going to get the help this week? Is Mirabal going to say, "Hey, Markel, I see that you were having, XYZ issue. Let's work on it. Here's what we're going to do." That's all I'm saying. You got this coaching staff, but yet again, what are they doing? But again, I don't know. I just wanted to get on here and just say that, for all those cats that are sitting out there glossing over the issues that Miami football has and utilizing the 5-0, a win, yada yada yada. Hey, that's cool. But for me, nah, bruh. We've been talking about run blocking for 3 weeks now, 4 weeks. That's all. It just seems to be an issue. And then now we see that the cornerbacks, they're apparently there's something about Mario and recruiting Oompa Loompas to play quarterback and defensive back. I don't know. Why can't we get a defensive back for the first time in God knows how long that's over 6'2"? Are they out there? I don't know. I'm sure they are. I'm sure there's a 3-star cornerback that's 6'1", 6'2" somewhere. You seem to get 3-star recruits that are 6 foot. I'm just saying. You know. But anyway, yeah, it's been galling me all day. And I just wanted to come on here. Uh last thing I'll say is, and if I get lambasted for this, I really don't give a rat's ass. I'm too old and too tired. But the money they spent on Cam Ward, I would have rather them got an offensive line and let Jakari stay here and do his thing. $974,000 would have bought a hellified offensive line. I'm just saying. No disrespect to Cam, but you know, if you spend $974,000 on a quarterback, but yet you have an offensive line that's not being developed, you know, it's kind of like having a fully blown out 454 in a vehicle that has no oil, no gear oil in the differential. That's all I'm saying. It's like putting a 454 on a Yugo transmission. Yeah. Maybe I am tripping, but I'm just, yeah, I am tripping because it's this. I keep seeing the same thing every year. Every year, it's the same thing. I see the same thing on the field. I see the same thing on the social media. I hear the same thing on social media. It's like wash, rinse, repeat. You know, and okay, maybe last night is a wake up call. Okay, last night may have been the game that Miami should have lost, but didn't. Okay, cool. If Miami comes out next week against Cal in the late night, and they come out and they turn things around, hey, great, fantastic. I'll say, hey, this team has learned, they have evolved and adapted. Things are going back in the right direction. I'll be the first one to say it. But, you know, again, it's my opinion. Okay, my opinion. And I'm not trying to pacify or patronize anybody. I'm just giving you my opinion. And if you agree, you agree. If you don't, that's okay. You know, it's okay. But anyway, holy crap, I've gone almost an hour. I know I've been rambling, but again, like I said, it's just things have been kind of galling me today, and it's just, as far as that catch in the end zone or non-catch in the end zone, that's just not relevant. You know, uh, Miami should have never been in that position, and I put that responsibility on the shoulders of Guidry and the defensive game plan. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm not saying this team is shit. I'm not saying the players are trash. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is offensive line needs more development on blocking. Defensive backs need a little bit more. We need to have a better game plan on defense. That's all I'm saying. You know. But anyway, all right. Well, I'm about to get on back in there because these mosquitoes have probably taken at least a couple of quarts out of me. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all listening to my rant, and I look. Hey, look. I look forward to more of these conversations. I look forward to more of these. Difference of opinions. Okay, and just remember, just remember one thing. It's just a difference of opinion. It's a difference of perspective. Okay, nothing is personal. Nothing. You know, like with Studio One, we still love Studio One. Okay, he has a different opinion, a different perspective than what, say, Cuban has, but it's not personal. It's just an opinion, you know. But at the end of the day, we all want Miami to be successful, you know. Uh, but anyway, that's all I got. I'm gonna get out of here. Peace, love, and soul. Y'all have a lovely Saturday night. Uh, I guess if Alabama does what they do, uh, I guess I guess Alabama will be number one. I don't know. I don't know. But again, peace, love, and soul. Go Canes. It's always about the U. If it wasn't love, it wouldn't hurt so bad. So, don't forget Monday night, U Talk. It should be. I think it's gonna be their recap show from last night. So, should be good stuff. I'm like I said, I'm not gonna be in town, but I'm gonna try to chime in. And I don't know if I'm gonna be nice or not. I may. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, y'all have yourselves a lovely Saturday night. Don't party too hard, young people. And we'll get together soon. All right. Thank y'all so much. Bye.